Hello, Brian Martin with you on Running Technique TV. Today I'm just going to give you an insight into the 4 phases of running technique. So these are the 4 areas that I use to describe how running works. There are other people who use different descriptions, but these are the 4 that I'm going to use all the way through this website and also in my forthcoming ebook. So I'll just run you through those 4 phases now. So the first phase is called preparation, and we can see from our little running man over here that he is currently still off the ground in the flight phase of running. But the thing that defines the beginning of this preparation phase is that his leg, in particular his upper leg, has reached the maximum point of flexion ahead of the body and is just about to move back towards the body before he hits the ground. So the beginning of the preparation phase starts right here as that leg stops moving forward and is about to start moving back towards his body and also the ground. So that's number 1, that's the preparation phase. And okay, so that phase is really important, and it's something I'm going to come back to and talk about over and over again, so just keep that one in mind. The next phase is what I call the contact or support phase. Most other people would probably call it something similar also. So this phase is quite simply defined as everything between where the foot first contacts the ground and when it leaves the ground later on. So those 2 phases I consider are the most important to get right in running, because everything else that follows is a product of what you do in those 2 phases. So the next 2 that I'll talk about are backswing. So we can see here that this guy's swing leg is actually moving backwards, and it's just about to stop moving backwards. So backswing is everything from when the foot leaves the ground to when it reaches its maximum point of hip extension just behind the body. So that takes him from, say, a point about here to where he is here. So that's the backswing phase. That's the 3rd phase. The last phase is forward swing, and we can see a good example of that here with our little running man. His leg is now his swing leg. So the one here that's off the ground is now moving forwards and into the next stride. So the forward swing phase commences basically at this point here, where the legs ceased moving backwards behind the body, and it ends back at this preparation phase here. So as this leg comes forward, it'll swing out and get to a point where it's at its maximum point head of the body, and then it'll start moving back again. So forward swing is everything between moving forwards here until the leg starts moving back again. So that gives you a brief introduction of the 4 phases of running technique that I'll be referring to again. Thanks for watching.